Hey guys, Aaron Cybertron Zeng here, and today I'm back with another episode of Road to Ranked where I climb the online VGC 20 ladder and provide live commentary as I go. We've been rocking it with an Eiscue team for the last two episodes. I'd really like to feature as much Eiscue as possible today. I really think it is a very tough Pokemon to use, so it's going to be hard, but I'm going to try to at least bring it in all the matches. So we'll see how things go, but let's just get started with today's episode. Really cool team from our first opponent with Indeedee, Chandelure, Galarian Weezing, and the Obstagoon. Bunch of interesting things. So, I mean, Rotom on paper looks really good here just in terms of its pure offense, so we'll probably want to prioritize it. My opponent does have primarily special attackers, but I'm going to bring Eiscue in every game today, I think, even if it doesn't end up Dynamaxing. But, could we go with an Eiscue setup here? The problem with Eiscue is that if there's even a single Pokemon that walls it, there's a lot of trouble. In this case, my opponent even has Weezing, which shuts the body off, so I don't think I can prioritize it early on. That being said, I'll probably want it in the back. I'm thinking of leading Rotom. Ninetales for screens is actually pretty interesting here because Rotom is Life Orb, but we're pretty much guaranteed the screens. I don't think I want Goodra. So I think I'm going to go with Rotom Ninetales with Indeedee in the back. That seems not bad. And I was going to say Corviknight could wall things, but I'm bringing Eiscue here. There's no way we're not bringing Eiscue in our last day with this team. So let's give it a go. This is a rental team, guys, once again, so feel free to try it out yourselves if you are interested in the team. And as always, if you guys enjoy Road to Ranked, please share support by leaving a like in the video. I really appreciate it. Question of the day. I'm curious just what's keeping you guys motivated in general. For me, as I've mentioned, I am very, very close to finally finishing school and graduating, and that is the #1 thing that is really keeping me going nowadays. So let me know in the comments below. This lead actually works out for a bunch of different reasons. My opponent goes with the Dusclops and Chandelure. Oh, interestingly enough, though, because of the gas, yeah, I don't get my Hail up, but that's fine. I think I'm just going to Dynamax Geyser. Actually, Darkness might be more interesting. Or even Max Lightning now that I look at it. My opponent doesn't have a Electric Switch in, and this is Life Orb Max Lightning. The only fear is if Chandelure maxes, I guess, but that would be kind of crazy. That being said, some Chandelures do max and have, like, max... No, actually, yeah, I think Geyser is fine here. I'm just going to max Geyser and Freeze Dry into Chandelure. No. It could switch into Lapras, and we actually really should cover that option. So, Darkness and Freeze Dry is the best option, I think. Yeah. Just because I don't want Trick Room going up, if it Dynamaxes, well, then you're stuck with Dynamax Chandelure. You would need to be Dynamax Chandelure and... Oh, my goodness. He's gonna have max overgrowth, isn't he? I mean, if not, then that's kind of a bizarre move, but... Wow, I did not see that coming! Oh, and it's a fast one, too. This is like max speed Rotom, too, so this is just pure offense Chandelure probably. What I'm really worried about is Life Orb overgrowth. If it has it, we just lose someone. Could have it. No. Max Guard. Huh. Okay. Well, that ends up working out for my opponent. That was smart. Strange Steam. Okay. I'm gonna guard here then and switch out into Indeedee. I need to knock out Chandelure if I want a chance with Eiscue. That was a very good max guard in the end. It's faster too, which is bad. If you have guard, I'm expecting you to not have overgrowth. But if I get hit in confusion here, that's super bad for us. Let's see. Okay, we at least get the max guard off. Okay. Nice play. Flare into Indeedee, yep. And clear Smog. Well, that actually activates our berry. I have been getting outplayed severely these first two turns though, so props to my opponent. You're definitely flaring Indeedee. You're never targeting Rotom, so I'm actually just gonna go for max guess Max Darkness works, right? Geyser changes the weather. But I don't think that matters as much. Yeah, I'm just gonna Max Darkness here and actually go for a Heal Pulse onto Rotom. Well played by my opponent. That was like a perfect turn 1 and turn 2 by them. Okay, Weezing protects, that's fine. Yep. Get the Heal Pulse off. Unless my opponent Phantasms Rotom. Oh my god! That was so risky. They know that NDD is normal type. I mean, if that might have just been the hardest read ever. Okay, can we attack through confusion? Okay, nice. I'll take it, I guess. Yeah, because now we can actually just Psychic the Chandelure. That was such a hard read, though. Jeez. But if anything, that actually works out more in our favor. Okay, Dynamax ends. Now, unfortunately, our max ends too, and I think my opponent got more mana to go up their max than I did, but it's fine. Yeah, I can actually just go for a Psychic now into Chandelure and a Thunderbolt. I might want to conserve Rotom. I'm worried about getting hitting confusion here. I don't really necessarily need the damage, but I don't really want to switch out into either of these. We're just worried about Lapras being the last one, but then it's not going to be Dynamax Lapras, so maybe it's fine. Yeah, I'll just T-Bolt Weezing here and Psychic Chandelure because we outspeed it with the NDD. Well, I really didn't expect Chandelure to play the way it did, but it ended up working out for my opponent. Like, I got hard red 3 turns in a row, basically, but fortunately, the confusion hasn't hit us, so we're still fine. And we stopped the confusion. Okay, that's always good. Nice. Thunderbolt, Life Orb, almost gets the 1-hit KO, and we actually paralyzed the Weezing. If anything, it might be better we didn't get that 1-hit KO. And now I actually think it might be Eiscue time. I think we might finally be able to set up with Eiscue. Because what I can do here is just go for a Follow Me and Belly Drum. My opponent doesn't have Dynamax anymore, and that's normally one of the biggest barriers for Eiscue. Corviknight's still tough to go up against, though, but it is physical at least. My only fear is that Corviknight just one-shots the Eiscue, or sorry, the NDD as I Follow Me, but yeah, I'm just gonna Belly Drum here and Follow Me. Maybe Eiscue can pull off some big things here in the late game, but my opponent completely outplayed me those first 3 turns. I mean, all of that was kind of surprising. Really good Max Guard turn 1, good Strange Steam into him just to go for Confusion. The absolute cojones to go for Phantasm in front of an NDD with Follow Me was a big move. But Rotom actually took that better than I expected. Like, I really thought it would do at least 50%, and it didn't even do that much. So, the game pretty much played out, I think, the way it was supposed to be, but attacking through the confusions was always really scary, so I was very afraid of getting confused turn 1. Weezing switches out, which is fine by me. It's actually even better, I guess. I wonder if it's Psychic Seed on the Corviknight. Let's see. Obstacle comes in. Okay. So I mean, Eiscue might, I think, just one-shot everything now. It's not gonna one-shot the Corviknight, actually, I don't think. Might have been better for my opponent to... Oh, we'll see what Corviknight goes for, because Corviknight late game is still really scary. Especially if it's like an Iron Defense or a Bulk Upset. Tailwind. Okay. I think that's fine, because I just Follow Me and Ice Cold Crash here into Obstagoon. I guess like a double protect. Oh, I don't have Protect on NDD. Yeah, so I Crash into Obstagoon and Follow Me. Now the big question is, how fast is your Corviknight actually? Like, do you outspeed Eiscue's alternate form at +2 speed? I don't think it should. Nice Tailwind though. Not much I could have done there other than Heal Pulse with the NDD though. So I think Follow Me there is pretty safe. My opponents play this game super well though, so props to them. Like, turns 1 through 3, all of them. I got hard red. And yeah, the Chandelure set was super interesting. We saw Fire, Phantasm, or Ghost, Guard. Those are all normally the expected moves. Okay, there's Knockoff, yep. Actually, you know what you can do if you're my opponent this next turn? You could switch out. Okay, yeah, That's gonna break our body, that's fine. Oh, this Pokemon is useless, man! Okay. Okay. That being said, we do get our face back. I would need my opponent to target down to not double up onto Eiscue right now. I mean, we could just double protect, right? But if you're smart, you just go for a double up onto Eiscue. So I mean, I don't have a way around it other than protect, and there's still 2 turns of Tailwind left, which is the problem. I wish I had Icy Blade right now. That'd be nice. Oh no, but if you target me with Obstagoon, then you break my disguise, right? And I'm faster. But how do I win still, right? Because I don't one-shot, probably. Oh, but then I can double protect. Okay, I guess I double up in a Corviknight here. If we just hit that with Obstagoon, or with Giga Impact, wait, that is definitely not the play. I don't think my opponent knows about Eiscue's ability here. Unless Corviknight's still faster. But why would you Giga Impact? Like, that's always not the best play. Yeah, we are faster. And we actually hit the Eiscue Crash. Oh my goodness, Eiscue. And it actually one-shots Corviknight. Okay, wait, yeah, nice. I wasn't sure if we were going to want to hit KO Corviknight there. I've lost a lot of faith in Eiscue, I won't lie. But the reason why Giga Impact is a huge misplay is because now you can't even attack with the Obstagoon, so my opponent doesn't actually have a chance of winning now. Whereas if they went for like a knockoff, there was at least an opportunity when you break my Ice Body. So somehow we clutched this one out. This game was crazy. I'm just going to Liquidation and Freeze Dry. Yeah, we need to KO the Obstagoon. And Weezing shouldn't have an attack locking KO both, especially since we're sashed, so. Yeah, Giga Impact was definitely a surprising play. Honestly, other than that, I think my opponent played this game really well. But Eiscue is actually a perfect endgame Pokemon here. If we just hit the Eiscue Crash earlier, my life would have been a lot easier because that would have just KO'd. And then it's, yeah, Paralyzed Weezing and Focus Sash Ninetales against a Corviknight. The Tailwind was actually really clutch as well, so that could have been, I mean, that was a very scary game. My opponent hard read me those first 3 turns. Like, I felt like I was just like an open book at that time. So I am glad at least Eiscue was able to clutch it out. In the end, I do feel like we had a pretty good team matchup. Like, Rotom was really good against my opponent's team, which is why I prioritized Dynamaxing it. But I was just amazed at the level of plays they were making early on. Like, seriously impressive. Yeah, like, you can always just knock off into there. Strange Steam, Will-O-Wisp. It was an Imprison set, max speed, which isn't surprising, I guess. That's the normal Chandelier. I really didn't think Chandelier would Dynamax, but I actually think in the context of what my opponent brought, that actually made a ton of sense. Because if you look at my opponent's team, they're really weak to Rotom. So my opponent was basically like, okay, how do I beat Rotom? I have to stall out their Dynamax, and so I'm going to go for a Max Guard just to waste a turn of the Dynamax. So that was actually really smart. Like, their turn 1 play was super defensive, but they even got the confusion. If I hit myself in confusion like once or twice in that game, it's completely different. So props to them for recognizing that their matchup against Rotom wasn't very good. Alright, we're going up against a relatively standard team for the next one here. I really want to bring Eiscue, honestly. Especially because they clutched it out for us in that last game. I'm going to try Eiscue again, I think. I don't know, I mean, this is a good Corviknight game, too. The problem with Eiscue is that it's walled completely by Rotom. If I were to go Eiscue, what would I go with? Because I could go Eiscue Indity, but then I lose to double Rock Slide, which is scary. I think the safest lead is probably an early Corviknight Indity lead, because Corviknight exerts so much pressure. I get a single bulk up off, and I'm walling almost everything on my opponent's team. So I like that as the leads. I don't like Goodra too much into this matchup. It's not going to be Mold Breaker probably, and so I think, like, especially because we have Dark Pulse, I think Rotom is okay here. Then the question is, who do I want as the last one? It's got to be Eiscue. How could I not bring our hero from the last game? I can't believe... Oh, man. That last game was a roller coaster of emotions. I lost faith in Eiscue, but then Eiscue redeemed himself, so I'll take it. It is a tough Pokemon to use, though, I think. It is, it's just so frail. But that game shows you some of the cool things that happens with Ice Body. Elder X? Yeah, this is definitely a good lead for Corviknight, I'd say. Yeah, I mean, I can just bulk up. Worried about, like, Thunder Punch. But turn 1, I'm leaning towards Follow Me, bulk up. Relatively safe. We might not even need to Follow Me. The only reason to Follow Me is for to redirect an electric type attack away from the Conkeldurr. Otherwise, we could just Psychic Conkeldurr, which also doesn't seem terrible, but I definitely want to bulk up here. Just a Rock Slide Thunder Punch would do a fair amount to us. But then I guess we could Follow Me Roost anyway the following turn, so I actually don't mind just going for a Psychic on a Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr probably switches out, maybe into Tyranitar, but if I get a bulk up off to start this game, that's really, really good. Unfortunately, we don't have Body Press, so we still have to be careful about playing around Rotom, but Corviknight can solo these two Pokemon by itself right now, so Conkeldurr just switch out. Okay. Tyranitar, yeah. Pretty obvious switch, but I didn't mind playing it safe turn 1 at least, because I didn't have too much to lose. Probably Dynamax Excadrill if I had to guess. Let's see. No, it just goes straight for an Iron Head. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's fine. Because I'll pace my opponent with boosts, especially because I can Steel Spike, and I have Roost as well. What we don't want to do is activate Weakness Policy on Tyranitar, so let's just be careful about that. It's kind of a weird spot to be in, honestly. So I have Rotom, but I don't... I might want to Dynamax Rotom, because I know you're not Volt Breaker Excadrill. Because I think... you probably Iron Head Indeedee again, so I mean I could switch out into Rotom, but then it's already kind of taking a lot of damage. It's just that Indeedee's Berry is like, what, 1 turn away from getting activated. And I could bulk up again with Corviknight. Which I don't mind. Yeah, I don't want to swap out Indeedee because I want Rotom to be at full health when it comes in. He's actually just going for Rock Slide, and that's the risk of Rock Sliding. You can miss. I don't think that was KOing Indeedee anyway, to be honest, though, so that was kind of surprising. But I do understand my opponent's decision to not Dynamax right now. We don't flinch, which is great, too. If we had Body Press, this game honestly would have already been over. But that being said, I still feel like I'm in a very good spot. And he went for Crunch onto Corviknight. Huh. And we reflect the defense drop. I mean, we're at +2 attack. Tyranitar's at -1 defense. I wonder right now if I can just Dynamax and Steel Spike into Tyranitar. We're still a turn away from our Berry activating. That's unfortunate. I mean, maybe even Iron Head gets the KO. I just don't want to activate a Weakness Policy. That's my one fear. I feel like Dynamax should definitely KO, though. And honestly, yeah, I don't mind this. I'm going to just Steel Spike into Tyranitar and just Heal Pulse. I guess you could Dynamax the Tyranitar, but even if you max it, I'm already at +2 defense, and I get another boost. And Excadrill switches out. Okay. Wait, this is amazing right now. And Dragapult's my opponent's last one. Wait, Corviknight 1v4s this game. Like, legit. I mean, the miss was, like, a little unfortunate, for sure, but I don't think it matters too much in the long run, because my opponent did not bring Rotom. And you absolutely need to bring Rotom, unless you're special Dragapult. That is the one out for my opponent right now, but... I'm gonna have a Corviknight at +3. What they could do is basically stall out my Dynamax and then either flinch me or go for a Thunder Punch. Oh, beautiful. Okay, nice. The Corviknight's at full HP right now. And if we just KO Tyranitar, our Indeedee eats its Berry up too, which would be the dream. I'd be surprised if it did straight. Okay, nice. It's not every day you see a Corviknight just get a one-hit KO on something, but now we're at +3 defense, so Excadrill and Conkeldurr, even if Conkeldurr has Thunder Punch, really shouldn't do too much. And we're at +2 attack, so like we just one-shot Conkeldurr, so I think you pretty much have to bring out the Excadrill right now. But Indeedee's Berry now activates, I heal back up as well, and I have Follow Me, so what's Dragapult going to do? Even if you are special, you would be flaring at best into Indeedee. Plus we have the boost. So, I think this should just be a win as long as we don't mess up immensely right now. If we do win, I am going to try to go hard with a little penguin in the last game no matter what. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's still far from over. Never want to get overconfident. There's only 2 turns of Sand. That's actually important because it means Excadrill's running out of time, right? So I kind of want to Airstream right now until a Dragapult, and... I could switch out. I think Follow Me is just safe here, though, in case it is special Dragapult. And then what I can do is bring out Rotom, protect Rotom, max Airstream into Dragapult another time, and then Rotom outspeeds. Both of them, actually. And you probably Dynamax Dragon Pole. I mean, I guess you can Max Drill, actually. Nope, they might not. I think that's the correct decision. So if it's Special Pull, my opponent has a chance. If it's not Special Pull, I think Corviknight can literally just 1v3 at this point in the game by itself. And we have 3 other Pokemon around it right now. So this is why Bulk Up Corviknight can be so dang good. Or Iron Defense Corviknight. Iron Hit. I guess that does go off first, but yeah, that doesn't KO with the boost. Alright, he's special. So there is a chance for my opponent right now. Because we're not outspeeding this Corviknight after Max Airstream anyway, unfortunately. Or Dragon Pult after Max Airstream anyway. Well, it is in the sun now, but we do have the special defense boost. There's no way it like one-shots us or anything. He's not Life Orb either, which is interesting. Oh my goodness! Was that a crit? Yeah. I mean, that was obviously kind of fortunate. I don't think Max Flare one-shots us, especially because you're not Life Orb. So what I could have done with Max Flare is Rotom anyway, so... And just like Airstream again, which means Rotom can just outspeed and Dark Pulse, but obviously pretty fortunate. But we were at full HP with the special defense boost. I would like to bring out, it's probably safer to just bring out Rotom for now, yeah. Yeah, that was obviously quite lucky. But my opponent did have the one opportunity to beat the Corviknight, but I mean, Airstream is doing over 50% there anyway, so my logic is even if you have Max Flare, even with Sun, without a Life Orb, you definitely shouldn't one-shot Dynamax Corviknight, so what I can do the following turn is just Max Airstream into the Corviknight, or the Dragon Pult again, which knocks you out. You don't KO me. Even, like, Excadrill and Conkeldurr just don't do any damage to him, so I can just roost up all the damage I've taken up until that point, so... I'm just going to Airstream here, that's going to one-shot Conkeldurr, I'm just going to Dark Pulse. I don't want to activate a potential weakness policy on Excadrill, although Dragon Pult probably has it. As they go for a Rock Slide as well, but that makes sense at this point in the game. But regardless, like, there wasn't really much my opponent could have done because I actually had Eiscue in the back, and I was gonna... Like, there's no way you can beat this Corviknight as soon as you lose your special attackers, basically. Yes, Corviknight was, I mean, obviously the MVP of this game, getting 3 one-hit KOs, but I would have liked to play it out without the crit there, because I feel like Airstream probably does, like, 60-70%. That me by my guess. Although I guess it clearly has to do at least... however amount you do before crit, which in crit's a, what, 1.5 multiplier, so it was still going to do a ton. Enough that Dragon Pult definitely would have been in KO range from any other attack from our Pokemons, whether it be a Dark Pulse or anything else. Yeah, I'll just wait for it here. I mean, you can't beat Corviknight. This Corviknight ended up taking no damage, actually, which is hilarious. A couple of lucky breaks in this game with the Rock Slide miss and the crit there, but I think overall Corviknight itself just won this matchup. Eiscue could have been decent for us in the back, mainly against Excadrill and Conkeldurr, but it was going to get wrecked against the Dragon Pult. So, once again, like, this is one of many reasons why, like, Eiscue is kind of a tough Pokemon to play with, because there are special attackers, like Special Pult, for example, especially in Best of 1. And there's just so many special threats that Eiscue is a very difficult Pokemon to get set up properly, especially because so many special attackers have, like, Spread Heat Wave, for example, whether it be from Togekiss or Charizard, or even something like Ninetales. And so Eiscue has to worry about special attackers, but it also has to worry about Haze, which is on Dusclops, and that's a staple in so many different team compositions. So, yeah. Either way, though, we're going to look for our last game with this team. I'd really, really like to bring Eiscue for one final hoorah. We brought it to the last game, too. It just didn't end up being relevant. I guess I probably could have actually brought it out and just belly drummed. But at that point, Corviknight was just going to win the game by itself anyway. So, let's get into Game 3. Okay. I'm bringing Eiscue for sure. Let's see. There is physical, a lot of physical attackers. I mean, I'm going to be quite frank with you guys. I think, like, Corviknight itself just wins this, but I'm still going to give Eiscue a try. I kind of want to just YOLO it. That being said, I feel like when you see Eiscue, one of the reasons this team is able to succeed is because it leads people into leading what beats Eiscue. So in this case, like, you maybe lead Tyranitar Excadrill. But I kind of want to YOLO it, see if we can just go ham with Eiscue. I'm definitely going to have Corviknight in the back anyway. And then the question is, no Goodra today. I mean, Rotom looks really good here, right? But Ninetales could theoretically work solely for changing the weather. That could work. Rotom or Ninetales? Do I need Ninetales is the question. The reason I'd be bringing Ninetales is to change the weather. And I guess it outspeeds. It doesn't do that much damage though, whereas Rotom really, really, really packs a punch here. But I guess the one thing that's actually threatening Corviknight is the Hydreigon. So there's actually a reason to bring Ninetales. Alright. This is your last chance, Eiscue. You did redeem yourself in the first game, but that was more off our opponent making kind of an odd play rather than Eiscue clutching it out. Although, I mean, it was good. It just needed to hit the dang Icicle Crash in the first time around. Although, yeah, I didn't know the calc on Icicle Crash at +6 against Corviknight. I just, like, assumed Corviknight's so bulky that it can survive that, because Eiscue's base attack is pretty mediocre, but yeah, my opponent just goes insane. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that's not great. You know, one pretty interesting thing we could do here, though, is... we save Eiscue for later. So what I could do is go out into Corviknight. Because I think if you're my opponent, you actually, like, double Rock Slide here, right? So I could go out into Corviknight. And... I actually have a bunch of options here, don't I? Hold on, let's think this through. You could double Rock Slide me. I could Dynamax, but no, I really want a Belly Drum. Yeah, I'm down to just go out into Corviknight, honestly, which beats both of these pretty hard, as we just saw, and just self-heal pulse. Because then I get Corviknight on the field against 2 physical attackers. And I think in this position, you actually have to be very afraid of the Eiscue, so you got to Rock Slide. See if they max. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to just lead Corviknight, but I figured if my opponent led incorrectly, that would be huge. Because we actually get a dodge there, which, I mean, prevents us from flinching, which I guess is nice. Yeah. So my opponent did go for the double Rock Slide play, I would assume. Yep. Which makes sense. That's a lot of damage on the Entity, actually. I'm not sure if an Iron Head KOs us. I'd actually think it would put us in berry range, which would be nice. I'm going to go for a bulk up here and heal pulse, and then I think I might want to max Corviknight the subsequent turn. Yeah. Everyone's just bringing stuff that beats Eiscue, but that's the correct way to play against it. That's still a lot of damage. We get crit. Flinch here would be bad. If we don't flinch, though, we're in a really good spot. We needed one of the 2 attacks at least. Because if we bulk up, we take the Rock Slide way better, and then we can Roost. But now we don't even take a Rock Slide from Excadrill. I mean, that's why Rock Slide's the best move in the game. I did get pretty lucky in the first 2 games, so... yeah, I guess my luck was bound to run out. It's not the finish I wanted with Eiscue. Maybe we could still pull something off with Eiscue, though. Let's not give up yet. Rock Slide maybe doesn't KO Corviknight. We could maybe get a Roost. Oh, that's just so unfortunate. We get one of those 2 off, we're in a great spot. You can still miss Rock Slide here, but that's gonna double hit. Maybe, I think we survived this with Corviknight. Yeah, we do. Kind of feeling the flinch right now, but I'm not gonna lie. Wow, we actually avoided a flinch. Good job, Corviknight. Alright, but the thing is that we literally haven't gotten anything off in this game yet. My opponent's just been pressing the Rock Slide button, and this is going to do a lot. No, you get rid of the flying types, so not as much, yeah. But yeah, a single bulk up would have been so big. I haven't maxed yet. I guess I'll bring out Ninetales and actually use this opportunity to set up Aurora Veil so that Corviknight could sweep through. Unfortunately, yeah, like, Eiscue doesn't work against... once again, like, I feel like all the games I try to force Eiscue in, my opponent's just always leading to beat it, because Eiscue is one of those Pokemon like Snorlax where you just have to bring your best answer immediately, so I'm just gonna Roost and AB here. It's just sad, because, like, a single bulk up just reduces so much damage immediately. This might force my opponent to switch out Tyranitar, which I also don't mind. Oh, they're actually gonna max. That makes sense, too. You can Rock Fall to change the weather. Question is it Tyranitar? Yeah, Eiscue probably. Yeah, I don't think we have enough resources that I guess it's not over, but you just Rock Slide, Rock Fall right now, I think. Excadrill protects, okay. I mean, I'm sure it's Sash Excadrill. But it should be a Rock Fall into the Ninetales, which should KO us. And the problem is then you can just Iron Head and just KO my poor Eiscue. Assuming your Rockfall KOs, I guess I'm not confident on that actually. Yep, there's Rockfall. I could have protected Ninetales there actually to stall it on turn Dynamax. Oh, it actually targets Corviknight. Wait a second. Okay, hold on. Maybe then there's actually a chance. This might be a Corviknight carry episode then. That does give us a chance, I would say. I am going to Roost again, and I'm going to protect Ninetales here. We maybe stand a chance if we stall out Dynamax. Ugh. But Rock Slide is just a very good attack. Also, the thing is, when you're attacking with the fast Excadrill and you're just clicking Rock Slide, your chances of flinching are obviously pretty solid because you're going before your opponent pretty much every time. There's just one of the turns where it's like a single bulk up would have made my life so much easier at this point in the game. But like I said, I got luckier in the first couple games, so. Okay, yep, just clicking Rock Slide. Flinch here would be really bad. Flinch machine go brrrr. Come on, man. Need a break. Yeah. I was gonna say it was my opponent's best move. Yeah, I still think it is, because if you get a single flinch off there, that's huge. I'm still gonna Roost here, because Dynamax ends now, and Ice Shard does break a Sash on Excadrill's end. Let me just go for that. So frustrating. But I think it's a good lesson to show because in this, like, when I'm slower, I'm naturally going to be eating up flinches, right? So, because I tried to force Eiscue as a lead, which I don't regret because it could have made for some great material early on. Could have been super clutch. Just clicking Rock Slide again. If we avoid a flinch here, there's still a chance. Okay, we don't get flinch this time around. It's probably going to be a Knuckle. My opponent's smart in going for Knuckles now for attack increases. No, I go for Rockfall again. Okay. Can we pull it off with Corviknight and Eiscue? I'm not saying there's a chance. There might be a chance. That being said, I still have to stall out Sand. I mean, screens are up. I can't... Can I Belly Drum here? There's no way, right? I am faster with Corviknight. So the thing is, if I max Corviknight, I can give my Eiscue a defense boost. But I kind of need to change the weather, don't I? 2 turns of Aurora Veil, 2 turns of Sand. This might be doable, actually, with Eiscue in the late game. I'm going to just Root. Yeah, he's only at, what, +1 attack with both? I mean, you probably do what? You double Rock Slide? Rock Slide. Probably one-shots Eiscue, isn't it? I'm leaning towards Roost Protect this turn, yeah. But this is at mercy of a flinch anyway. Okay, so we're down 2-4. We haven't set up with Eiscue yet. It's not looking great for our Penguin here, but there is a chance. There is a chance. Let me avoid getting flinched here. Okay, okay. Now we're back at full HP with Corviknight. You can see how a single bulk up would have changed this early on, though. Jeez. I think we might have to Dynamax Eiscue, honestly, which is really sad. Because I don't want to. But we have to survive. Okay. We're gonna Dynamax Eiscue, I think. And we'll be faster, actually, because we'll change forms, right? So I want to max Geyser Excadrill to KO that and bulk up with Corviknight. Because Corviknight could solo my opponent's team. So this is actually still winnable. It's actually very winnable now, I think. Even though we're down 2-4. We can't get flinch with Eiscue now, which is good. Alright, we get to Dynamax Eiscue in the last game, though, so I got what I wanted, but the setup was a lot harder than necessary. And we didn't get the belly drum off of the set. But you know what? Let's see what our little penguin hero can do for us here. Yep, he's just rock sliding. If we avoid a flinch on Corviknight, that would be super clutch. That'd be super clutch. Okay, we got the Geyser off. We should survive a rock slide. I mean, Aurora Veil's up. Taranka's at +1 attack, but that's fine. Rain being up doesn't really change anything at this point, but I'm a speedy penguin now. Flinch. Okay, Corviknight finally gets a bulk up off. That's actually really important because Corviknight can solo Tyranitar by itself. So it really comes down to what my opponent has in the back now. Should just be a Rock Slide here, yeah. Okay, not bad. Eiscue takes that. And we eat up our berry. And it means we might... Oh, it's close. No, I think another one... No, actually, no. It will KO us because we're already on. I'm trolling. Comes down to what my opponent has in the back then. Because Corviknight is a really good matchup against most of the things, and Eiscue is faster. It is Togekiss. I might guard here just to scout out for a Togekiss. I want to scout out for what Togekiss has, but I'm also worried about Yawn. The problem is if I max Ice into it... I guess max Ice and Bulk Up works, isn't it? Or maybe Roosting is better. Yeah, we want to be at full health. This is actually pretty interesting now. Because you have to worry about me geysering into Tyranitar with Rain being up, right? So you'd have to follow me. I'm gonna Roost and Max Guard here, I think. Because I know I'm fainting to a Rock Slide anyway. The only way... If my opponent called... Oh, they have Heat Wave. Okay. That's interesting, though. Do I just Geyser Tyranitar then next turn? No, I don't think I do. I don't... Like, my opponent doesn't beat Corviknight. That's the thing. Yeah, that's why I was like, single-handedly, Corviknight can carry this. I'm actually really curious about this damage calc. Which is how much damage I do with Eiscue against Tyranitar. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be enough to KO, but I'm just super curious, so... It's not like I've ever really done Eiscue damage calcs. Nah, there's no way this KOs. This base attack is so low. Let's see, though. If he has no bulk... I mean, we do outspeed. We could kind of make a big play here and double up, but I think I'd rather just KO Togekiss because I know it's in the... Yeah. I think I'm just going to bulk up here and Hailstorm. Okay. Yeah, this is saying Max Geyser against no bulk Tyranitar does 86 to 102, but what I could have done was double up into Tyranitar, but I'd rather KO Tyranitar here because we actually crit Togekiss. I'm not sure that matters. Yeah, so by doing that... Wait, yeah, that's a big brain play, because the Ice Face actually activates immediately, so we prevent ourselves from eating up a Rock Slide. Wait, that's huge. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. Wait, are we going to do this? Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Because now you're going to break my Ice Body again. Well, this is the best last game for Eiscue, for sure. No, we get crit on Corviknight. Oh... I mean, that was bound to happen, but that was the worst possible turn. Like, if we get crit on a turn we Roost, it's fine. Oh. My hopes and dreams just... It's bound to happen, though, but it sucks that it happened on a turn where we didn't Roost. Oh, and there's Conkeldurr! No! If we didn't get crit that turn, we won! We actually would have won. Oh, Lady Luck does not want us to win today. Unless we survive a Mach Punch, or he doesn't have Mach Punch. But I'm definitely Roosting here. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. There's no way Mach Punch doesn't KO. We just needed to not get crit that one turn, and then Corviknight 1v2'd. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, how do I win this then? I need a hope. I mean, I can't play into a weakness policy still, so... I guess I can Roost and hope that for some reason you don't Mach Punch. Or that Mach Punch doesn't KO, but I just don't see it not KOing. That's so irritating! We were actually going to pull the comeback, too. I mean, I could have attacked one turn earlier with Eiscue because of the way Ice Body worked. But I wanted to scout out for the Togekiss set. But that's why, yeah, I mean, crits make it so that you can't, like... Eiscue almost pulled it off, too. Like, Eiscue actually did everything I needed it to do that game, which was support the Corviknight here. Oh, that's heartbreaking. The double flinch early made things so much harder, because if we don't get double flinch, we either get the heal pulse off or the bulk up off. The bulk up changes everything early on. It was policy T-Tar, yeah. And he didn't bring Hydreigon, which was the thing I was really worried about the most. Was AB Conkeldurr. So, I mean, these guys were getting one-shot by Corviknight in this late game. Like, my opponent had nothing for Corviknight. But had I just led Corviknight, my life probably would have been a little bit easier. I just wanted to lead Eiscue because my opponent messed up and led a combination of like Hydreigon, Togekiss, or Grimmsnarl. We could have maybe pulled something off. But, oh, I'm so sad. We were actually going to pull the comeback off that game. I maybe should have just Dynamaxed and Iced into Togekiss. But yeah, I really wanted to scout out for what my opponent was going to go for. I'm actually going to Calc into Togekiss there. See how much Max Ice does. Because that crit might have been huge too. Yeah, it probably mattered actually. Unless he has no bulk. If he's no bulk, I think we just saw the spread, so I'm actually not sure. It depends on the spread basically. Hailstorm can one-shot Togekiss without much bulk. Yeah, had I just gone for the Ice the previous turn to KO, I would have had an extra turn of Dynamax. So maybe I should have thought about that. But I wanted to scout out for whether it was going to follow me and what set the Togekiss was. But I guess at that point, there's no point in scouting out because Togekiss should probably... It's going to go for Yawn, Heat Wave, or follow me. And none of those are really that problematic, so I think just icing is better. So, yeah, I got crit there, I got flinched, but I also could have played better. But that one was heartbreaking because we were down 2-4, and Eiscue was really going to pull it off for us. It was putting in so much work, KOing Excadrill, and then getting all that damage off. And yeah, if we don't get crit that one specific turn, I think the game is actually just over, because at that point we're at +2 defense. So all I need to do is click Roost one more time, and then I one-shot the Conkeldurr, and then I just keep bulk upping in front of Tyranitar. But the main problem was not just the crit, it was the fact that there was a crit plus a priority Mach Punch from the Conkeldurr. So, yeah. Fitting way to end our time with Eiscue, but that's going to be it for this one, guys. So thank you so much for watching. As always, if you guys enjoyed, please show your support by leaving a like in the video, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, peace.